I liked the title. When I grew up as a kid, we went to church a lot. They had a hymn book called the Believers Hymn Book, and I always liked that, you know, the title, the Believers. People would get up and tell their own story, tell their, you know, how I became a believer. And so I like that idea about people telling. So there is a bit in the song which reflects that.
See, you were lost, and one day you were found.
I think in the background of this album being written, I think you would be blind if you lived in this country and weren't aware of the situation that's happening all over Europe at the moment with refugees. We would sit and watch the news at night and you'd see these people and you'd just think, my God, you know, 300 dead tonight, 500 dead. Who are these people? Their stories have gone, and it would be great if somehow their story wasn't gone.
I just think you can't see something like that happening for months on end and still happening and not sort of reflect about that.
What was your journey? Who were her people? What did she dream of? How come we know nothing?
I think that there's always a kind of moment when we're thinking about doing a new record where you kind of think, you hear a couple of songs or there's a couple of ideas kind of floating around and you go, that's quite good and that's quite nice and that's great. And then suddenly something comes along and you go, oh my God, this is the reason to do the record. This is the reason to do it.
The believers know that it's gonna get better.
It's evolved as a band piece now. The Believers, there was elements of bits and parts in there, but I think we picked it up, you know, and cradled it like a little bird and then kind of nursed it and helped it, and then suddenly it flew away. And The Believers is one of those songs that has absolutely flown away. It's become a big sort of massive song, Deacon Blue song.
It's also got everything in it that you could possibly musically have, apart from, no, I think the kitchen sink is in there as well, but it's very Deacon Blue.
It was written about love and written about hope and written about believing that you matter.
There's something about that in the kind of just the spirit of the song, the lyric, the melody, the chorus, the way that it just all sort of comes together.
You know, there's a bit in the lyric where it says, tell them this story, tell them what you dreamed about. And you know, that for me was a big part of growing up, was people telling their own stories and where they came from. So in a sense, I was kind of tapping into that language of that, but also just talking about this whole idea, this universal idea that people have to trust each other.
And I think for us who try and do what little we can about this situation, you've got to hold on to that belief that it's not all bad, that something good has got to happen, something's got to change, but we've got to be active in that change, and we can't just sit back and certainly can't close our borders and build higher walls.